Paul Hereford Oliver was born on May 25, 1927, in Nottingham and died on August 15, 2017. He was a British architectural historian and writer on the blues and other forms of African American music. His commentary and research into blues have been influential. He started work as an artist at the Architectural Association in 1960, and after a few years began teaching the history of architecture. From the early 1960s, Oliver studied vernacular architecture traditions around the world, particularly stimulated by a trip to Ghana in 1964 to research appropriate housing for people displaced after the building of the Akosombo Dam. He argued that vernacular architecture will be necessary for the future to ensure sustainability in both cultural and economic terms beyond the short term. He wrote many books on vernacular architecture and was well known for his 1997 work Encyclopedia of Vernacular Architecture of the World. Spanning 3 volumes and 2,500 pages, it includes contributions from researchers from 80 countries. In 2003, he was awarded the MBE for services to architectural education. As of 2005, he was at work on a book to be called The World Atlas of Vernacular Architecture. He became a researcher at the Oxford Institute for Sustainable Development, Department of Architecture, Oxford Brookes University, and from 1978 to 88 was associate head of the School of Architecture. He was an honorary Fellow of the Royal Institute of British Architects, 1999, and was awarded an honorary doctorate by the University of Gloucestershire, 2007. Oliver was also a leading authority on the blues and gospel music, on which he published his first article in Jazz Journal in 1951. He also designed blues album sleeves, usually uncredited, in the 1950s before publishing his first book on the blues, a biography of Bessie Smith, in 1959. His studies of American traditional music did much to spread interest in the blues and included early research into the influence of Islamic music from North Africa on its origins. His work, which began in the 1950s, included interviews, fieldwork and research in recording and printed sources tracing the origin and development of African American music and culture from the time of slavery and before. Oliver's collection of African American music and related traditions was established in 2007 with the support of the European Blues Association at the University of Gloucestershire. Oliver's death at the age of 90 was announced.